Okay guys, so I have a very small Target haul for you today. I was craving chocolate covered strawberries, so I figured I would go in, get some strawberries, get some of that dipping chocolate, and then of course you see in the other things and you could pick up a few things. Didn't get much though because as you've seen, I've been doing a lot of hauls lately, so I have plenty in my house right now. But I will show you quickly the three things that were non-essential. Of course, as soon as you walk in, they have that, I forget what it's called, bullseye playground or whatever. And I absolutely love succulents. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in other videos. I probably have. I love greenery. It's a lot in my decor. When the house is all done, I'll probably do like a house tour or something. You guys will definitely see it. And these were so realistic looking that they were worth it to me. Even my boyfriend was tripped up when I got home. He's like, you bought more plants? Because I had bought a live one at Stop and Shop the other day, and I was like, Joe, you don't have to water these. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, they're fake. He's like, wow, really? So, and they even come in a wicked cute pot. I have a lot of gray going on in my apartment, so it's perfect. It's gonna match perfectly. And it was, as you can see down there, $3. So I got two. I believe it was the last two in the gray. They did have more in different color vases, but I wanted the gray. And then this one's not as real looking just because of the color. The design of itself is real looking, but obviously I don't think there is such thing as a blue succulent. But my bedroom is blue, so I figured this will look so cute. And I have like a shelf above my desk, a shelf above my bed. Figured I could just add this on the shelf. And it is also a gray and white little pot, just a different design. And same thing, it was $3. So I grabbed these three while I was there. And everything else is food except for two things, but they are considered essential. I got just a roll of paper towels. I have a few at the moment, so I don't want to stockpile. You know, I'm not one of those people, so I figured I'd just buy one roll just to add. Each time I go out, there are some things I just grab like one of or two of, just so I always have it. Same thing, you guys have probably seen these in all my hauls. I am going through this a lot faster because I am cooking a lot more, especially in the morning. I'm making eggs every single day now. So I bought the bigger can of the canola spray because I have a butter one at home. I have an olive oil one at home. So I figured I'd grab the canola. So as I'm running out, I always have another one for backup. Oh, and then like I said, this was the only other non-food item. It was only like $3.79 for two. I was like, wow, that's dirt cheap. It is not the name brand. It is the Up and Up. It is a Target brand, but it says compared to Skin Tint shave gel. And this one has lotion, vitamin E. It even says it's a rust-proof can, so that's good considering it sits in, I always have these sitting in my shower. And this one is specifically for dry skin, and I do have very dry skin, so I figured I'd pick this up. That is an essential. I mean, I guess you don't have to shave, but you know. Anyway, and then I grabbed this. I have been drinking a lot of water lately. I have no issue with water. I drink a lot of water. But once in a while, I just want something with a little bit of flavor. So I have been drinking seltzer waters. You guys will probably notice those in my hauls, in my videos. But so I picked up this today. You just add it to your regular water. This one has 0 calories, zero sugar. It's more of a natural one. It says love water naturally, and it says it's just simply strawberry watermelon, and it's high antioxidant vitamin C. So I just grabbed one of these to add to my water. And then I grabbed this. I have been eating a lot of popcorn as a little snack when I'm home, since I've been watching a lot of Netflix, a lot of movies. So I am going through, because I did have a bottle of this. I don't think it was this exact brand, but I do have a lot of different flavorings. I have like a nacho blend one, a ranch blend one, a kernel, and I have just a plain butter one like this. But this one is just add it to your popcorn to make it like a movie theater style one. And I think you add, let me read right here. So this one you can do for both. You can do this on like a regular bagged popcorn, or you can do it in an air popper. I do have an air popper, but it's still at my mom's house. I might bring it here if I can find space in my cabinets. We'll see. But if you put it in the popper, it says that you put this oil when you put in the raw kernels. And if you're using it as a topping over microwave popcorn, you just sprinkle 2 to 4, depending how buttery you want it, tablespoons over the bag. So this was only like $3. I scooped it up. Then I just grabbed a can of Progresso soup. It's always good to have some soups, quick, easy meal. And it's, you know, it's an easy item. You just add to your pantry. You know, it doesn't require a lot of refrigeration. It won't go bad. So I always like stocking up on these when they're a decent price. And they were still $1.69. If you guys noticed, when I did my last Target haul, a lot bigger one, it was $1.69 as well. And I had bought like 4. So I still have those. Like I said, I don't want to do a huge stockpile. I don't have tons of room in my pantry. So I just got one because I specifically got this one just because it sounded so good. Creamy potato with bacon and cheese. And it's one of the light versions. So it's only 200 calories per can. And then the whole reason I went there, like I said, was for strawberries. So I grabbed a container of strawberries. I have been going through strawberries a lot. Because I do have a few as a snack with hummus. I have a few with my breakfast. So I only have a few left in my fridge right now. So I'll probably do like a half with the chocolate and maybe save half for some of my hummus. I do live next to a Stop and Shop, thankfully, so I can kind of get it whenever I run low. I don't want to buy too many for them to go bad. Like they were 2 for $5. Could have bought 2, but there's days where I eat straight strawberries like 3 days in a row, and then there's been a few days where I don't eat any at all, and then I kind of end up throwing them away because they get moldy, and I hate wasting food. So I bought one. If I end up eating it all in one shot or within 2-3 days, whatever, there is a Stop and Shop near me. And then I grabbed the Baker's dipping chocolate. This one is so easy. I have used this time and time again. You literally just put it in the microwave. You do 30 seconds at a time until it's like runny. You just keep stirring the spoon until it's at the consistency you want. And then you literally just, you can put the strawberry, you can put a little fork. I've seen people use like straws, skewers, whatever. And then you literally just put it in and kind of roll it around the chocolate. And then you can put it on a straight plate, but you are risking when you pull the strawberry off that the chocolate kind of breaks off. They suggest that you lay a piece of parchment paper or wax paper. And you can let it harden in its own or put it in the fridge or whatever. But it's really easy. So I always grab this when I want chocolate covered strawberries. And then I grabbed a Stouffer's lasagna. I absolutely love Stouffer's lasagna. It is like the only frozen lasagna I will eat. It just tastes like not a frozen meal, basically. And I love this one specifically. This is the one that has meat lovers, yes. So it not only has ground beef, but it has pepperoni, Italian sausage, and pork. One time I grabbed this and I just thought it was regular lasagna. I didn't even pay attention. And then when I saw the pieces of pepperoni, I'm like, wow, this is good. And then I realized that it was the meat lover. So now every time I grab a Stouffer's lasagna, I grab the meat lovers one. They had a big size, this size. They had no like one size ones. I probably would have grabbed the one size one because my boyfriend doesn't like lasagna. I definitely didn't need a family. Like this is actually considered the family size. I don't know what the bigger one is, party size. I'm not sure, but they have one that is bigger than this one. So I grabbed this one. I figured I could eat half for a dinner, have the other half heated up for like a lunch. So it'll work out good. You know, sometimes you just want to break from cooking because I have been cooking a lot more. So that's always a good meal. Or if there's a day I have enough leftovers, but it's like just enough for one person, my boyfriend can eat those leftovers and I'll heat that up instead of making a meal for one. Then I grabbed another package. This is one of the items one of the only things I buy that's like not healthy that I always need to have. Like Oreos, my boyfriend buys those because he's a big fan of those. But me, it's these. Once in a blue moon, I'll just treat myself to 1 or 2 cookies with some milk. Absolutely love the original Chips Ahoy. I love the crunch. I'm not a big Mrs. Fields fan. I like a crunchy cookie. And only Chips Ahoy brand. There are certain things I do not care. I will buy any brand. Like as you see, this isn't Pam. You know what I mean? Like that, 3 something a can, $1.99. I'll take that. I don't care about name brand most of the time. But that, just like you saw, I bought the Target version of this one. I didn't buy, you know, the name brand Skin Timid. But there are a few things in life. Name brand is the way to go. If you guys have seen previous videos, toilet paper is one of them. I've never bought a store brand toilet paper. I find that I just go through it a lot faster, so it's not worth the money I save. I had to at this time because of what's going on. Last time I went to Market Basket, I did buy an 8-pack and it's already almost gone. I feel like I went through it a lot faster. So that's exactly what I mean. Right now, I have been just because I have no choice. But if I can find a name brand toilet paper, I will buy it. And then the other thing is Chips Ahoy. I do not like the ghetto versions of Chips Ahoy. The generic versions do not. Then I bought a container of the Fage Greek yogurt. Why did I buy this? Oh yes, I had seen a recipe online for 2-ingredient dough, basically, because you can make anything out of it. You can use it as a pizza crust, you can use it as a flatbread, and it needed Greek yogurt and self-rising flour. I have regular flour. I do not have self-rising, unfortunately. Target did not have it either. And then I ended up going to Aldi's afterwards, and Aldi's didn't have it either. So I bought this for now. I'm hoping Stop and Shop has some self-rising flour. I hope it's not something hard to find. If it is, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this. I'm sure I can look up some recipes and use this for something. And then I grabbed avocados. I've been going through almost half an avocado every day. Sometimes I use a quarter, depends if I'm having one bagel or two, depends how hungry I am. But I've been making almost every day a bagel with bacon, egg, and cheese with an avocado spread on it. Or sometimes I'll just do avocado toast with some boiled eggs or a runny egg. So they were $1 each. I picked up 2. And then last but not least, I bought this in my last Target haul, and me and my boyfriend ended up loving them. So I picked it up again because I do have ground turkey. So I think I'm going to do ground turkey tacos again. It is the Mission soft tacos. These are the ones that are super soft. And honestly, they are. Like, they're a little more money than what I usually spend, because I usually will get one that's like $1 or $1 something. But these are so nice and soft that I treated myself to these despite the extra $1. To me, it's well worth it. All right, so guys, that's it for my Target haul, okay? Be safe.